Hello, and here we are with exercise chapter 2, mixed exercise 2, and again we're going to do all of the questions that have an E or a P or EP beside them. So we're starting on question 3 today. Okay, so this is the quadratics chapter, and the first question is for the function x, which is equal to x squared plus 3x minus 5, and the other function of gx, and that is equal to 4x plus k, where k is constant, given that the function when x is 3 is equal to the g function when it is 3 are equal, find k. Okay, so with that in mind, let's take this function of x, f of x, and we can say that it starts as x squared plus 3x minus 5, and if we substitute 3's in there, 3 squared plus 3 times 3 minus 5, that is going to equal g of x, which is 4x plus k, which is equal to 4 times 3 plus k, meaning we get 9 plus 9 minus 5, 4 times 3 is 12, moving to the side, minus 12 equals k. 18 on there, on the positives, 17 on there, so 1 equals k. K equals 1. Okay. Next, they want to know, find the values when, for x, when f of x equals g of x. And so again, we can start with x squared plus 3x minus 5 equals 4x plus 1. Okay. With that in, we can then start the solve, and so I'm going to bring the 4x and the plus 1 over to the left hand side, so I end up with x squared minus x, because 3x take away 4x, and then I get minus 1 minus 5 minus 1, so we get minus 6 equals 0. And so now we need to factorize this. So just looking at the factors of this, what two numbers can I multiply to give myself 6? That would be 2 and 3, and one's got to be a positive, one has to be a negative to give myself a negative 6, and it's going to be a negative 3 because I need it to be minus 1, and minus 3 plus 2 give me minus 1 for the coefficient beside the x, meaning that we have x is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to plus 3 for the two values of when f of x equals g of x. Right then. So on to question 6. Okay, and they want to find the values of k when the equation 5x squared minus 2x plus k equals 0. And find the values of k, which has exactly one solution. Okay. When would there be one solution? There is going to be one solution when this quadratic crosses and touches the x-axis only once. Okay, and so that's where we're going to have it. So we're looking for the perfect square on it. So this will occur when we have a discriminant, and remember a discriminant is where we take the coefficients, and we start with b squared minus 4ac, the bit that you see underneath the square root in the quadratic formula, and it is when that is equal to 0, and we will have one repeated real root for that. Okay, so b value is minus 2, so minus 2 squared minus 4 times a, which is 5, times c, which is k, all equals 0. Minus 2 times minus 2 is 4, minus 20k is equal to 0, so 4 is equal to 20k, giving us k is equal to 4 over 20, or 2 over